What's up, guys? Mike here for Train89. I'm sorry you gotta be so close to me. The purpose of this is for you guys to actually be able to read the board. So if you're watching this, it's Sunday night or Monday, Labor Day, and you guys are coming into the gym. Remember, we have open hours from 10 to 1 o'clock with Coach Janet. This will be posted up on Zen Planner, the website, and on the board once you come in. If you don't come in, then you guys will be hitting Wednesday. But this is what we got. The purpose of this video is for you guys to get a little bit of an understanding of why you tested last week and then what the next 12 weeks are gonna look like leading into week 13, where you're gonna be retesting all the 1 rep maxes that you did this past week, all right? So this is a 12-week program derived from the 5-3-1 program, and we go in 3 waves. So the way it works is week number 1, week number 2, and week number 3, you're gonna gradually be working up on percentages. Week number 4 is a deload week. Then you got week 5, 6, and 7. Week 8 is a deload week. Week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12 is a deload week, and then week 13, we're gonna retest everything that you guys just did this past week. All right, let's just focus on week number 1. I want you guys to gather an understanding of what's going to happen and how to get your percentages, all right? So you should have stored all your 1 rep maxes this past week onto Zen Planner or on your notes, but put it in Zen Planner, all right? So what we look like, the basis behind these programs are the core lifts, which is the squat, the bench press, and the deads. So on Mondays, you'll be performing the squat, Wednesdays is bench press, and Fridays are deads or deadlifts, okay? Squat for Monday is 65%, 75%, and 85%, right? So week number 1, which is all we're focusing on, we're going 3 sets, so that's what the 3 stands for. Excuse my handwriting there. For 5 reps. So that's 3, that's a times 5. 65%, 75%, and 85%. That means you're gonna gradually work up to that percentage. So, round numbers. If you back squatted 100 pounds, you're gonna get this number. Here's where it gets a little tricky, all right? You're gonna get this number, and you're gonna get 90% of this number. 90%. And that's the number that you're gonna use. Obviously, 90% of 100 is 90 pounds. So across the board, that's the number that now becomes your 1 rep max. Mike, why are we dropping that percentage and not working off of? Because it's shown that you don't need to work at that 1 rep max in order to see gains, build muscle, and get stronger, right? We want to control the damage that we put to our CNS system, so we want to only work at 90% of our 1 rep max, all right? So now this becomes our new 1 rep max, 90%. Off of that 90%, I'm now going to gather whatever 65% is of 90. So you're gonna pull out your calculator, or you could do it on our leaderboard. Zen Planner has that feature. And you're gonna get 65% of the 90, 65%, and that's what you're gonna do for your first set. So you're gonna do 1 set, 5 reps at 65%. Then you're gonna up the next set to 75%, and then your last set to 85%, okay? You should be able to get all these reps in. I would tell you probably take 1.5 to 2 minutes in between these, right? We got a lot of work to do, and then we got our Metcon. So Monday alone, you're gonna be back squatting 65% set number 1, 75% set number 2, and 85% set number 3, right? Then we're gonna move into our hypertrophy lift. So lightweight, a lot of reps. So as you see right here, it's 1 set at 20 reps of front squat. So still kind of the same movement, but we're changing the placement of the bar, right? So we're going into the front rack position. I want you guys to work on that front rack position. So you're gonna do 50%, whatever that was, the bar that you had it loaded it, drop it to 50%, and now you're just gonna rep out 20 reps, okay? Then we're going to our accessory lifts. We have 2 accessory lifts. 3 times 8, that means 3 sets of 8 reps at overhead press, 3 by 15 Romanian deadlifts, and then our finisher lift, which is 2 sets of 20 reps at band pull downs. So coach will show you, you'll hang a bang off the rig, and you're gonna do band lat pull downs, all right? And there's different variations that you could do for hand placement for those lat pull downs, all right? So this is basically what's gonna happen on Monday. Let's talk a little bit about RTF as you see here. These small accessory lifts we're not doing it based off of percentages. We don't have a 1 rep max off of that. So we're doing an RTF system, reps to failure. So if you're selecting a weight for overhead press, right, and this is a barbell overhead press, and you feel that you can knock out 8 plus 3 is 11 reps, that's the weight that you're going to choose. So it's going to be a moderate weight, not something that you're going to die out. We're not working to failure. For the second accessory lift, as an RTF of 5. So you get 15 plus 5, 20 reps. So you're going to select a weight that you think you could do for 20 reps. But you're not doing the 20 reps. You're only stopping at 15. Again, we're not working to failure. We don't need to work to failure. We're protecting our CNS system, okay? This is what Monday looks like. That's our day off. That's the day that we're closed. So you're going to be doing this on your own, whether it's at home or whether it's here. Come Wednesday, we're doing the same exact thing, but we're going to bench press, okay? And as you can see, our hypertrophy lift is also a bench press, but now you're going close grip bench press at 50% of your 1 rep max of bench press, okay? Then you're going standing lunge, bent over row, and then we're finishing off with band of good mornings, all right? So this always remains the same. What changes are the movements and the percentages, all right? Next week, week 2, I'll put a little video discussing the changes of percentages and how you're gonna add on to it, all right? So coming tomorrow, Janet, 10 to 1 o'clock, open gym, perform this and log your scores.